Yo, this is your boy Marvin Sapp, and you're watching Gospel Goodies.
Gospel Goodies.
Gospel Goodies. Gospel Goodies.
This is Gospel Goodies.
You know what? I didn't know it was for me. I took a chance. Fred Hammond contacted me and asked me about joining this group commission, and then the next thing I know, 6 months later, I became a member of a group in 1990, and kind of thought it was just going to be a phase, and then ended up finding out that it was going to be a lifelong journey and a career. So 27 years later, I'm still here, and it's amazing and mind-blowing at the same time, because most people don't get the opportunity to have a career that has spanned this long, but God has been great and gracious, so I appreciate him. I titled it Close because I think people in this day and time need to understand that the only reason why they're being attacked at the level that they're being attacked is not because they're at a distance from what God has promised, but it's because they're close. And I don't believe that the enemy would fight or attack us at the level that he has if we were at a distance. So, the whole premise and purpose of this project is to encourage people to stand firm and not be weary in their well-doing, because their harvest is closer than they ever thought before. Carried me is the song, because it speaks to the grace and the mercy of God. That the only reason why we really all made it through what we made it through is because he carried us through it. And I think that song is going to resonate big for those who really need to understand about the grace, the mercy, and the love of God in its totality. So Carry Me is my favorite on the record. I was very, very immature musically. I was kind of trying to find my way. And I think now I've kind of found my niche. And the last 5 albums actually, I kind of locked into who I am as a musical gift. And because of that, I'm not going to deviate. People enjoy what I do, and they enjoy it at the level that I do it at. So, I just made a decision that, if you like Marvin Sapp, Thirsty. If you like Marvin Sapp, Here I Am. If you like Marvin Sapp, I Win. If you like Marvin Sapp, the last record was called Live. You'll like Marvin Sapp, Close. I think it was called Live. You Shall Live. It's one of them. Honestly, Marvin's Motivational Moments was literally inspired right after the passing of my wife. And my son put together a Facebook page for me. And because I was sitting up all the time watching Frasier, and you can only watch so much Frasier, to be honest with you. And my son said, "Dad, you need to check out this Facebook thing." And he created a Facebook page for me, and I began to read a lot of the things that people were quoting and posting, and it was so discouraging. And so I began to think about a lot of the conversations that my wife and I had, and I began to post just little things about conversations that we would have during our pillow talk, and it blew up. I mean, it blew up. It went from me not having nobody following me to having like over 1 million people in 6 months. Like, it was just like crazy. And now we have like about 2.4 million people that follow us on a consistent basis. And I took it to heart at that point. I started, posting things like mirror talk and, affirmations and things of that nature that are positive, because I think that, social media, that's what people need to see, positivity.